Hello everyone, we are TruthDiscoverer, and today we will be looking at 7 ghost videos that are scarier than your dad's dance. But before we get started, alright, with that said, let's explore.
Ghost behind the refrigerator. Still a mystery to the online community. TikTok user Celeste Castro 064 from Quillan, Mexico, shares a creepy experience she encountered while home alone at 1 a.m. In the quiet space of the night, Celeste suddenly heard strange sounds coming from the living room.
No. No mames, no sé qué hacer ya, no sé qué hacer. No mames, güey, no mames, está abierta la puta puerta. Les lo creo que me da mucho miedo. Ay, no. Voy a cerrar la puerta. No hay nadie, o sea, no hay nadie. No hay nadie. Voy a cerrar la puerta y le voy a poner seguro porque la neta... Se supone, no hay nadie, literal, no hay nadie, plebes. O sea, no sé qué voy a hacer. Aquí voy a dejar el celular grabando aquí. A ver si capta algo, porque la neta ya me harté de que estén pasando cosas y no sepa qué es. La voy a dejar grabando. Y me voy a ir al cuarto. Me da mucho miedo, please, me da mucho miedo ver lo que hay. No mames. Yo quiero saber lo que realmente pasó. No se ve nada, creo. No mames. No mames, güey, no mames. ¿Qué vergas es eso? Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. No mames.
The strange noises became clearer and clearer, making her feel scared. Deciding to take out her phone to record, she slowly walked towards the living room, only to see a scene that made her extremely panicked. As Celeste entered the kitchen, she suddenly saw something protruding from behind the refrigerator. A strange shadow seemed to be moving, making her feel unsafe in her own home. Fear rising, Celeste quickly ran out of the apartment and went to her cousin's house to take shelter for the rest of the night. The next day, Celeste still couldn't explain what exactly happened and didn't dare to return to the house until her family came to her aid. Since then, she claims nothing strange has happened in her house. But what she recorded on her phone that night remains one of those scary moments caught on camera. Was it a real supernatural phenomenon or just an elaborate hoax? This is still unanswered, and the strange video is still attracting the attention of thousands of viewers, making everyone shudder just thinking about it. The Ghost on the Quiet Road. TikTok user Mutello.4256 shared a creepy dashcam video while he was driving on a quiet road somewhere in Thailand around 8 p.m. As he was driving, he suddenly saw a woman in a white dress appearing out of nowhere, forcing him to swerve in panic to avoid her. As the highlights brightened, things got even stranger. The woman's silhouette only appeared partially before quickly disappearing completely, as if she had never existed. The video is one of those scary moments caught on camera, has caused a stir on social media, with many believing it would be evidence of a real paranormal phenomenon. Was it a ghost appearing in the middle of the road? Or just a passing mirage? Whatever the truth, the footage is sure to leave anyone who watches it shivering at the sight of it. Dark shadow in the bedroom. At around 3 a.m. in Erie, Pennsylvania, George Cruz and his family were fast asleep when their bedroom door suddenly slammed shut. George was awakened by the loud noise, but in his sleepiness, he didn't think much of it and continued to sleep. However, the next morning, he began to wonder what could have caused the door to slam shut so mysteriously. He decided to check the footage from the surveillance camera in his child's room, and what he saw made his blood run cold. In this footage, he heard a loud banging sound right before the bedroom door slammed shut. But the strangest thing was the appearance of a dark figure, which looked like a dark mass crawling up under the child's crib, as if watching the sleeping child. The mass seemed to reach out to the child, moving around. At one point, even lurking near a stuffed animal before disappearing completely into thin air, as if it had never existed. George said that he sensed that the entity could be a dark force haunting their home. The terrifying footage, one of those scary moments caught on camera, led his family to believe they had caught a paranormal entity living, unexplained evidence of a supernatural presence. Haunted in the Dark. April and Kevin, the owners of the YouTube channel AK Explorations, decided to team up with a group of their ghost hunting friends to explore the Florida Grand Opera House, a historic venue established in 1884, rumored to be home to many spirits for the last 135 years. While standing backstage, April stared at each row of empty seats, not realizing she was about to experience one of the scariest moments of her life. As she looked around, she caught one of those scary moments caught on camera that would leave anyone's heart racing. A dark figure moves between the red curtains on the other side of the theater. At first, she thought it was just a shadow of one of her campaigns. But after reviewing the footage, she realized that something was strange. The shadow couldn't belong to anyone in the group. In just a few seconds, the shadow appeared twice, each time in two different locations, creating an ominous feeling throughout the place. Before the shadow appeared, a strange noise echoed in the quiet space, and April heard a sigh, followed by a high-pitched scream, which made her skin crawl. As she tried to recount her experience to Kevin, a strange feeling invaded her mind.
Look.
Sitting on the balcony, she saw a white anomaly flash across her eyes, like a strand of hair floating in the air, but in the shape of a ghost walking down the stairs.
Hi, Jenny. Look up there. I'm trying to blind you by the light. Look up there. I feel really weird up here, guys. Let's sit here for a minute. Actually, here for a minute. Actually.
The feeling became so strong that she had to step away to calm herself. However, as soon as she turned back, she saw the curtain move slightly as if someone had just walked through. Kevin and his friends also began to feel a strange presence in the theater, an invisible fear that seemed to creep into every dark corner. The air grew colder and more tense than ever, as if hundreds of eyes were watching them from the shadows.
Guys, it feels really weird. Right here. Chelsea's doing her oculus down there.
Not stopping at the Opera House, the AK exploration team also decided to explore less famous places, like an abandoned kitchen farm in the middle of nowhere. From the moment they arrived, the group felt invisible eyes watching from afar. April hoped it was the eyes of a wild animal, but as they went deeper into the abandoned house, the feeling became more obvious and terrifying. Inside the house, all the windows were covered, allowing no light to pass through. In the corner of the living room, they discovered a knotted rope covered in flies, lying next to a mysterious black trash bag. The chill ran down their spines at the sight as they decided not to check what was inside the bag.
Look, all of those, all of this. Yeah, I have them in my hair. They're like everywhere. So we're gonna make it back to the road and drive to another one, see if there's another one. All right, guys. So I am riding in the back of the truck. Hopefully I don't. I haven't done this in a long time. This is fun.
The noise led them to a small room where the feeling of danger intensified. April felt something was wrong and thought the floor might not bear their weight. But deep down, she knew they felt the presence of something invisible but threatening.
Look, they took egg cartons and put them around the things for flowers on lights.
Somebody does bedroom furniture, and there's like, oh, there's a mattress. Check it, wait. Yeah, that's creepy, like somebody's been staying here.
It almost looks like someone's been staying here.
Yeah.
There's a phone.
There's cigarettes.
Just watch, go back in there and you'll creep out. There's nobody in there.
Look at the windows blacked out. Guys, look at the windows all blacked out or something. Actually, no, it's not blacked out. Can you see out there? What the heck is back there? There's like a porch or something in the back. Ew, the fly strips. Ew. So gross. Big old cockroaches head.
There's one above us. Let's fuck that.
A sudden noise came from behind, startling the group. The air seemed to freeze for a long second, and they knew it was the time to leave immediately. A strong feeling urged them to turn back, but something deep inside stopped them from taking another step into the thick darkness that surrounded them. So after looking at these 10 scary videos, are you really brave enough Or are you shivering like a big baby? If these videos gave you the chills down your spine and you want to see more scary videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss any of the next scary moments. Get ready, because there are more horrors waiting for you to come.